Fallout intensifying after Congressman-elect George Santos admitted to lying on his resume to win an election on Long Island. The Republican turned the blue district red recently and remains determined he will still be sworn in next week.
But other politicians now claim he could have committed criminal fraud. CBS 2's John Diaz joins us live from the Syosset train station in Nassau County, which is part of his district. John?
Good afternoon, Andrea and Natalie. And while George Santos has been admitting to all his lies, and he did apologize, many constituents that we've been speaking with throughout the day and political experts saying that this is still very serious. And even though he is coming clean, it does not mean that everything will be okay. And later on this morning, for the first time, we heard from Republican leadership here in Nassau County.
Did I embellish my resume? Yes, I did. And I'm sorry.
A bombshell confession made by Congressman-elect George Santos. The Republican admitted he lied on his resume while running to represent the people of New York's 3rd District, which covers parts of northern Long Island and northeast Queens. The 34-year-old said he led people on, in part due to preconceived notions about his previous jobs and what others may think about millennials.
Falling on our shoulders is the expectations from the generations prior to us that we're not measuring up, we're not enough, we don't do enough, they label us as the lazy generation.
The allegations were exposed in a New York Times article, Santos admitting to some of them. He claimed to have graduated from Baruch in 2010, but now says he never graduated from any college. He also claimed to have worked for Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, but has now confessed to only working for a company that did business with both of them and downplayed the lie.
If I was trying to really defraud the people like everybody keeps saying, I could have just listed, bigger or just as big names.
He still has not addressed how exactly his wealth has skyrocketed in the past several years by consulting, but did say it allowed him to give a large amount of money to his congressional campaign.
There's nothing wrong with that. No criminal conduct.
Long Island Democrats have been calling for Santos to step down.
There is a very real possibility that George Santos committed financial crimes. In 2020, he reported an income of $55,000. Yet 2 years later, he's wealthy enough to contribute $700,000 to his campaign. Where did George Santos make his money?
Late this morning, Republicans acknowledged what he did was wrong, but are sticking with him. The Nassau County Republican Committee chairman saying, quote, Congressman-elect George Santos has broken the public trust by making serious misstatements regarding his background, experience, and education, among other issues. He has a lot of work to do to regain the trust of voters and everyone who he represents in Congress. I am deeply disappointed in Mr. Santos, and I expected more than just a blanket apology. The damage that his lies have caused to many people, especially those who have been impacted by the Holocaust, are profound. He must do the public's will in Washington. Residents want him to deliver tax relief and pass laws that will make our neighborhoods and our nation safer. What's more, George Santos will have to continually prove that he has learned his lesson. And campaign strategists believe if he is still sworn in, Republicans will likely still appoint him to leadership roles and committees.
If Americans are going to stand for this, then there are no limits. I think voters need to know that they were duped. I mean, the man has admitted that he lied.
And say it sends a bad message. He thinks he can get away with it.
These aren't small lies. He portrayed himself at every step as someone other than who he was in order to win an election.
While Santos remains confident he will earn the trust back of his constituents, most we spoke with said they're discouraged and he misled them.
I think it's deceitful. He made a material misrepresentation that we relied upon.
He's a liar, and I don't know how he got away with it.
My personal feeling is you don't belong there. Step down.
And now we could not find one person to go on camera throughout the day here at the Syosset train station that supports George Santos and everything that's going on. We're live this afternoon from the Syosset train station. John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
John, thank you.